But whatever they did, it wasn't enough!
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the best examples of serious actors revealing their comedy chops on Saturday Night Live.
Luckily, I brought a visual aid.
Number 10, Hamm and Bubbly, Jon Hamm.
If you're looking for a romantic night out at a restaurant that specializes in pork dishes and fine champagne, then look no further than Hamm and Bubbly.
Defying the odds, these two stars come together as an unlikely and compelling duo. Mad Men lead Jon Hamm teams up with Michael Bublé to open up a fancy restaurant. The latter sings a song about the business before slowly revealing Hamm's sinister behavior.
He's holding me captive. He took my cell phone. I haven't seen sunlight, for days.
Playing up his role as a surprise villain, the evil version of the actor takes his idea a bit too seriously. This makes the sketch all the more fun as Bublé tries to mask his discomfort with his partner's return.
Is there a problem, Michael?
Bringing out some of the performer's best facial expressions, the entire skit combines suspense and incredible concepts into one laugh-out-loud experience.
If you can find a better place for pork and champagne, keep it to yourself.
Number 9, Wes Anderson horror trailer, Edward Norton. Edward Norton has made Oscar-worthy turns in award-winning dramas, but he's also a surprisingly good mimic.
Wow, what the heck? There's a bunch of crazy people standing in our yard.
He enters this gorgeous trailer for a fake Wes Anderson movie as Owen Wilson. Doing a pitch-perfect impression, Norton reminds everyone that he's got a great sense of humor and comedic timing.
Hey kids, come on, let's go to the panic room.
The horror parody uses Anderson's style to set up several ironic jokes and shocking twists.
Hey, wow, we're saved.
Who here are the murderers? I see.
Channeling Wilson's laid-back personality, the main performer provides this sketch with authenticity that few others can match. It's also so well filmed and acted that it should become a real film at some point. Number 8, Fatal Attraction Support Group, Glenn Close.
Alex, you've been kind of quiet over there. How was your week?
Well,
When Glenn Close hosted the show in the 1980s, she didn't let it stop her from her acting circles around everyone. This particular sketch begins as a normal support group before her character from Fatal Attraction hijacks it.
I was watching him through the window, him and his wife.
Close embodies the femme fatale in an award-worthy performance that references the actual movie. Darkly hilarious with every new revelation, the script allows for the return of Alex as she describes her toxic affair.
She has brainwashed him, and he had to be reminded that I exist.
The others react accordingly as the disturbed villain goes on about her violent plans.
Why would I assault you? I love you.
In just a few minutes, the acclaimed actress transforms back into her famous role with a welcome dose of comedy included.
Oh, and Alex, I'm awfully proud of you.
Number 7, The War in Words, Claire Foy.
James. Sounds dreadful. Love, Margaret.
Claire Foy came to international attention with roles in shows such as The Crown. Taking her mastery of period drama to SNL, she plays a part of a British wife during World War II to perfection. Mikey Day's soldier writes from the front while his partner sends back some discouraging messages.
James. Will do. Love, Margaret.
The resulting confusion produces some hilarious back and forth between both parties. Not one to explain herself, Margaret's confusing replies and startling revelations only get stranger as the sketch goes on.
And why would you call it World War I? That is cryptic. Do you think there will be a second World War?
Foy's accent and dedicated performance serve as the perfect counterpoint to Day's military man. After watching her in this, it's clear that she has untapped potential as a comedic actress.
Love, Margaret.
Number 6, Deep Quote Game Night, Daniel Craig.
And here I'm thinking we're going to have a nice pleasant game night with my wife's work colleagues. And well, it's a bloodbath.
Daniel Craig is always game for a comedy skit. His various hosting stints on Saturday Night Live made this known to the world, showcasing his ability to shed the James Bond mystique. This sketch allows him to tap into a manic fan of board games opposite Heidi Gardner's character.
I need 2 new suits off the rack. 1 light and 1 dark.
No clue.
Oh, no, I know this one. This is the Aviator.
Oh, damn it! That was too easy.
As the two go deep into their quoting, everyone around them is confused by their excessive knowledge of movies. Craig goes pound for pound with comedic stars without missing a beat.
What are you? A flick daddy?
Only the biggest flick daddy you'll ever meet in your whole life.
Both opponents face off in a showdown that gets more and more obscure, eventually using vague phrases to identify films. The guest host's performance works especially well to sell the absurdity of the dialogue.
Enough of this. Get out of my house.
Brokeback Mountain.
Brokeback Mountain.
Get the hell out.
Number 5, Matchfinders, Russell Crowe.
I was raised in a house full of women. So, as you can imagine, I know my way around a woman's body.
Russell Crowe conquers heroic roles in period pieces, but his ability to do comedy is still underrated. Crowe plays a professional character in this dating game that seems to be really matter-of-fact about his sex life.
As I said, Emerald, I grew up the only boy in a house full of very, very old women.
That makes it worse.
Given the man's age and demeanor, it's a complete surprise to everyone that he's so open to talking about intimate subjects. With the contestants' every response, the character makes it clear that he's not afraid to say exactly what's on his mind.
So that you wouldn't feel self-conscious about...
Yeah, I'm sorry. Had to download the Buzzer app on my phone.
His descriptions of his strategies will crack up any audience members expecting Maximus from Gladiator. The actor's accent and his pipe enhance the jokes even more, sending this skit to another level of hilarity.
Michael Douglas is alive.
No man is alive when you take away that which he loves.
Number 4, Angelo, Rami Malek. In a star-studded sketch, a couple played by Cecily Strong and Daniel Craig watch the experimental sounds of Angelo.
I can't believe we're going to see Angelo.
Yeah. I've never heard of him, but I know you're dying to see him.
The latter is a singer who takes prompts from the audience and makes up a song on the fly.
After repeating the same idea over and over, the performer welcomes Rami Malek's Todd on as a backup dancer.
Oh my God, it's Todd.
Who's Todd?
I read about him. He's What's Next in Dance.
Malek's dead-eyed expression and limited moves make for some surprisingly hilarious moments.
By the time that Todd joins in to say, Malek manages to show off his knack for off-the-wall comedy. The use of props and wigs makes his presence even funnier.
I want you to show me
Number 3, Black Jeopardy with Chadwick Boseman.
Greetings, Daniel. I am a big fan of this program.
Reprising his role as T'Challa from Black Panther, Chadwick Boseman brings a new spin to the Black Jeopardy formula. The king doesn't quite understand the game at first, but it doesn't take long for his sincere answers to strike a chord.
You send your smart-ass child here because she thinks she grown. T'Challa.
What is to one of our free universities where she can apply her intelligence and perhaps one day become a great scientist.
Kenan Thompson's host ends up giving the superhero some leeway with the game rules, allowing the contestant to run away with the game. Boseman disappears into his character and plays a perfect straight man to his crazier scene partners. For the last question, his answer allows for him to include some hilarious lines in a satisfying finale. Oh, hell no, Karen.
So, something tells me that I should say...
Say it!
Oh, hell nah, Karen. Keep your brand-ass potato salad to yourself.
Number 2, more cowbell, Christopher Walken.
All right, guys, I think we're ready to lay this first track down. By the way, my name is Bruce Dickinson. Yes, the Bruce Dickinson.
Known for his unique style, Christopher Walken's career includes an eclectic array of roles. His work as a guest host on SNL introduced him to a new generation, with this being the culmination of his sketch performances.
Are you sure that was sounding okay? I'll be honest, fellas, it was sounding great, but I could have used a little more cowbell.
More Cowbell finds him as a music producer trying to get Blue Oyster Cult to include the instrument on their track. Alongside comedy greats like Will Ferrell, Walken holds his own with a delivery that's all his own. His character's determination in getting his way is one of the funniest parts of the entire skit.
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Tapping into his unique energy, the actor accesses his angry side to deliver this legendary script.
Before we're done here, y'all be wearing gold-plated diapers.
What does that mean?
Never question Bruce Dickinson. Roll it.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Career Day, Adam Driver.
Greetings, children. I'm Mordecai's father. Hello, boy. How are you?
Emerging in the last decade as one of the most acclaimed actors of his generation, Adam Driver is an Oscar-nominated performer known for his intense performances. This translates surprisingly well into an absurd SNL sketch called Career Day.
Now, what does an oil baron do? The answer? Crush your enemies! Grind their bones into dirt! Make them regret they were ever born!
Driver plays an oil baron who's presenting his greedy lifestyle to his son's class. Avoiding the usual inspirational speeches, the mature presentation allows the performer to unleash some hilarious rants.
I was born 7 months too early. Incubation technology was still in its infancy, so they placed me in a cast iron pot inside of a pizza oven until I was ripe enough to walk.
His character gives great advice about crushing the will of your enemies, which is especially memorable.
I have licked you into pickings! I crushed you into the ground! And now your bones turn to oil beneath my living feet!
In just one skit, this star proves he can switch gears into comedy with the same seriousness as his many film roles. Did we forget one of your favorite SNL moments? Let us know in the comments below.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.